Hi, my name is Balin Berge. Today I will inform my audience of the different culture in Canada and how Missouri Southern college students can relate. Imagine shopping one weekend with your family and all of a sudden you see a store that sells marijuana. Well, isn't that illegal? Not if you're in Canada, folks. There are close to 200 different countries on Earth, and each and every one have a unique and different view on culture. During this speech, we will focus on Canada's culture and its ties to a university like Missouri Southern. As one of Missouri Southern's main focuses, studying abroad helps students paying basic tuition a chance to study while traveling and viewing the different cultures of the world. Along the way, we will experience how MSSU based their Canada themed semester and how it helps students really relate to other countries. Canada's culture, food, and influence on America are just a few of the aspects I will evaluate and explain how they tie to American standards. Now that you know the main objectives, let me start with the culture. Canada's culture is diverse because of their welcoming of immigration, ability to retain cultural identities, and their traditions. Canada welcomes people from all over the world. A Canada Guide says that dating back to the 1890s, Canadian immigration policies welcome immigrants to settle from all over the world. The guide also states that people feel Canada is prone to helping retain their cultural identities and become themselves. This relates to Missouri Southern because our school welcomes a large amount of foreign exchange students. Canada has many traditions similar to America. Sports are a big tradition, and Canada, unlike America, hockey is their country's main sport. Their traditions include extremely nice etiquette, and they often give gifts and take off their shoes before entering one's home, according to maps of the world. Next up, it's what's on the menu for Canada. Canada has a very unique and tasty cuisine to choose from. Some say Canadian food doesn't take much seasoning or preparation, but their tasty background tells otherwise. Poutine was invented in the 1950s, but it has been debated if they really invented it. Poutine consists of fries with gravy poured over the top. Oftentimes, meat or veggies will be thrown in the mix. Maple syrup and bacon are another one of Canada's most popular foods. Local foods are a big part of Canadian cuisine. They embrace their world-famous potatoes, but try to balance with other healthier and ethnic foods. According to the Canadian Restaurant and Food Service Association, supporting local farms and foods is not going away anytime soon. As you start to grasp the backgrounds of Canada, let me tell you how they influence America and MSSU student lives. Canada wears off on Americans in ways such as sports or even our emotional outlook. Hockey came over from Canada, even though there is not a team at Southern, we still play it in physical education classes. Hockey has been incorporated into many universities and has attracted a wide variety of viewers. It is weird because violence in Canada is very low, although the intensity and violence of hockey is very high. You can see parts of Canada in ways of legalization of marijuana or very similar customs America has. Marijuana was first legalized in Canada, but now we are seeing a series of states legalizing like California and Colorado. Our legal views sort of reflect Canada, and we are more similar to them than it really seems. In conclusion, now that I have explained the culture, food, and the influences of Canada on America, I hope you have a better understanding of the importance of viewing the world in different perspectives and actually going and traveling. But in all seriousness, wouldn't it be fun to travel to a country whose nation's flag has a maple leaf on it? I think so.